Hello, this is Ken Haas. Welcome to this week's edition of Kenny's Two Pennies. This week we're going to take a look at what was a semi-rough week in Syracuse basketball. And also, Mr. Anawaku, because you put up so many bricks, I'm going to challenge you to a free throw shooting contest. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hello, Syracuse fans. Want to know where I watch the Syracuse games? Right here at Dewey's Third Ward Tavern, Bridge Street in Seneca Falls. Want to watch the NFL? Dewey's has the NFL ticket. And also on Thursday nights, Dewey's has the NFL Network. So you don't have to worry about missing if you got cable. Dewey's broadcasts all Syracuse games, basketball and football. Dewey's has 21 televisions to watch all your sports action. Come to Dewey's Third Ward Tavern here on Bridge Street in Seneca Falls. I'll see you here. Well, our Super Bowl is set. One team that hasn't been to any championship in almost 50 or 60 some years against another team that I root for other than the Bills, when the Bills aren't in the playoffs, that is. But of course, Pittsburgh also has been right up there among my favorites. And you know what? Getting to our 7th Super Bowl, I have one thing to say. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. We are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Eat your heart out, Dave Van Horn. I can cheer you under the table. Well, guys. It was sort of a semi-rough week. But of course, we were headed into a rough patch this week in the schedule. First, we went down to D.C. to play Georgetown the week before the inauguration. Our bitter rivals, the Georgetown Hoyas. And we came away with a little bit of egg on our face. We showed down there that we got a lot to do when we play Georgetown later on. We didn't play a well-rounded game, and of course, a few collective hearts in central New York kind of winced when they saw Andy Routens go down. We're like, oh hell, here we go again. But it only turned out to be a minor injury, thank God. But of course, losing by 14 points to our bitter rivals, that hurt. But the big tonic came a few days later when Notre Dame invaded the Dome to take on the Orange. And boy, did all of our starters and Eric Devendorf play one well-rounded game. We are one well-balanced team when we're on our game. We defeated those Fighting Irish by nearly 20 points. And of course, Arinze Anawaku had to throw up his usual bricks from the free throw line. But still, a win is a win. And it sure is nice for our walk-ons to get into a Big East game too. But then last night, a game that everybody around Central New York had waited for. Our matchup against what was before yesterday the #1 ranked team in the country before they fell to Louisville. Although they fell to #4, they sure played like they were #1 last night. That was an ugly victory for Pittsburgh over our Orange. Almost 20 points. But we're showing. We go into get places like D.C. and like Pittsburgh. We get those orange uniforms on. And it seems as though sometimes we can't play with the big boys. But of course, they played a pretty good defense. And of course, we didn't really shoot all that well. Andy Routens led us with 17 points. But Eric Devendorf had an off game, only 5 points. And of course, Anawaku, 0 for 5 from the free throw line. Each time you put up a shot, I went, brick, brick. And then the 5th time, Where'd you get the bag of cement, Mr. Anawaku? That's what you're throwing up from the free throw line. But whatever, 1 and 2. And it's sort of a semi-ugly week, but it doesn't get any easier. Louisville invades the Dome on Sunday afternoon coming up. We gotta be back on our game, and we gotta show those Cardinals we mean business on our home court. Well, let's put this in the past and let's look forward. Let's go, Syracuse, shake it off. And thank God, Mr. Routens, you're not hurt very much. I'm Ken Haas. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
They're playing basketball. We love that basketball. They're playing basketball. We love that basketball.
Mr. Anawaku, you're shooting 35% from the free throw line this year. So if I make 4 out of 10, that means I'm going to beat you. Eat your heart out, Anawaku.
And here goes Pennies. 0 for 1. And Kenny from the line, 0 for 2. Pennies. Booyah! 1 for 3. Kenny, 1 for 4. And count it, Kenny, 2 for 5. 2 for 6. Swish! 3 for 7. Kenny needs 1 more to beat AO. Not gonna happen. 3 for 9. It comes down to this one. Booyah! Kenny has done it.
Yeah, Renze, I'll beat your ass. Yeah.
You shoot free throws better than a Rinze Onuaku. Congratulations, Kenny.